Hey class, this is Dr. Willis. I do apologize for the late announcement coming today, but I wanted to welcome you to Module 6. Hopefully you all had a great weekend. Thank you so much for your hard work in Module 5. I know it was a little less busier than before as we did not have a discussion board, but we did have a Module 5 paper, which was a little bit confusing because it was very similar to that Module 3 paper. So I'm looking forward to grading those here shortly. Hopefully I'll have your grades up soon. But in Module 6 and from here on out, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the research process. Along with the discussion board, so for this week we have a discussion board and another final milestones paper. Of course, discussion board is going to be due initial post Thursday by 11:59. Respond to at least two peers by Sunday at 11:59. Now, for this discussion board, what we want you to do is highlight your research topic. You also want to explain in detail why you chose that topic, why it's interesting to you. And if there's anything missing from that scholarly source that you found in the last module or in Module 4, if there was anything missing from that last resource that you found to support this topic. Now, I will say this. Here is why it's so important that you found a scholarly research journal article from the database. You cannot use books. You cannot use newspaper clippings, anything like that. It has to be a scholarly article. So to answer that discussion board, you want to mention your topic and you want to talk about your resource if it supports your topic or if there's any other information that you need. And of course, you're going to respond to at least two peers. Be sure that you are following those response instructions, okay? Now, we have a final milestones paper, and here is where it also becomes very important that you have a scholarly resource, because you're going to be looking at the research questions or themes of that article and the methodology. So I'm going to read the question right here. It says, what problem was the research resource addressing, or what question did the author present coherent logical reasons for why the research questions were important? So basically, for that first part of this final paper, you're pretty much talking about the point of the article. Why is the author even completing the article in the first place? What's the importance? What was the reason? This is normally found in the abstract. If your article has an abstract, this information is normally found there. If your article does not have an abstract, you may have to dig a little deeper to find that information. And the second part of this paper asks, was the study quantitative or qualitative? Was that choice appropriate for the research questions? Why or why not? What were the limitations of the methodology employed? And were there any obvious biases or assumptions in the study? Did the author adequately discuss those limitations and biases? Now, this is pretty basic. Was it qualitative or quantitative? Quantitative, you're going to see more surveys, questionnaires. Qualitative, you'll see case studies, interviews, those type things. And I will give you a hint. Most history majors, yours will be a qualitative study. Okay, there's not many questionnaires or data really given with history articles. Anything else? Also in English. English won't have a lot of data. It will be more qualitative. So if you see a survey, questionnaire, a lot of numbers, that is a quantitative study. Okay. Now I may do another post to highlight this question, or I may find a paper from a previous class that was really done well, and I may post that for you. But of course, this paper is going to be due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. So that's two things. We have the discussion board that's due Thursday, 11:59, the initial post, respond by Sunday, and we have this final milestones paper that's due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. Now, we also have a lot of people that's missing work. I think I saw at least 8 students that did not turn in the Module 5 paper, and there's also some previous work missing. So let's try to get that past due work in. We don't want to fall behind. All right. If you need me, please text me, email me. I am here to assist you in any way I can. All right. Y'all have a great day and don't hesitate to reach out. All right. Bye-bye.